We are live today. We're going to look at the greatest comeback in the history of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, the game between Argentina and Egypt. What a game! What a game that was. If you missed it, I'm going to try to do the best I can to walk you through what's going on that. But I'll tell you, that was a fantastic game that you saw. And let me turn on my camera real quick. Despite trying to work all the details, today has been a challenge for me. So bear with me for a few seconds while I get things set up. And let's see what happened. Doesn't matter. I don't need to do any of that stuff. Anyway, let's get started. The question that I kept asking myself, I kept watching the game and I kept saying, can the world champions survive a literal nightmare? This game, the first part of the game was crazy, total nightmare if you happen to be an Argentina fan. But if you happen to be an Egypt fan, it was one of the greatest games ever played for them. But Argentina, they walked into Atlanta as a favorite. We all knew that, right? But within 15 minutes, they were staring at a collapse. They threatened to end Messi's era forever. We kept saying this is going to be the last game for Messi. Most fans think champions are invincible, though. For Egypt, Yazil Ibrahim proved that a single corner kick can shatter a legacy, leaving a reigning kings silent and scrambling for answer. Argentina was definitely scrambling for answer at the beginning of the game. It seems like they could do nothing correctly, and Egypt was walking all over them. To understand how a team recovers from the brink of extinction, you need to see that game. Look at the highlights. Or look at this broadcast. Stay with me, and I will do my best to capture the lightning in the battle, like it happens today if you happen to be an Argentina fan. Now, full disclosure, it's an exciting game, but you got to stay until the end to figure out who's going to win. I'm not going to tell you. That's for sure. Okay? One team came from the brink of extinction, and you have to look at the psychological warfare that happened on the pitch today. It was a great entertainment. But just when you thought it couldn't get any worse for Argentina, the unthinkable happened to Lionel Messi. And I asked myself, is the GOAT losing his touch under pressure? When Argentina earned a penalty at the 19-minute mark, the world checked the scoreboard for a 1-1 tie. It was 1-0 at the time, until Mustafa Shabir pulled off a save that deflected the law of physics. What a save. What a play. The mistake is assuming by most people that the best in the world cannot be human. Shabir didn't just save a ball. He stole Argentina's momentum at the time and forced Messi to face his own mortality on the world greatest stage. The lesson here is this: never bet against the goalkeeper, especially one who has nothing to lose and everything to prove. If your star player is failing, watch how the rest of the team react to the vacuum in leadership. Argentina was drowning, and the Egyptian pharaohs were about to twist the knife. But first, how did VAR save a national tragedy? At 58 minutes, Zygo found the net and put Egypt 2-0, seemingly punching Argentina's ticket home. They had one foot on the airplane until the referees point to the screen 100 yards away. This part changed everything. The goal was scrubbed for a foul. In the build-up, a decision so controversial, it nearly caused a riot. Yet it gave Argentina a second chance and a second life, which perhaps some people argue they did not deserve. But luck is a metric most analysts ignore. But in the knockout stage, it's the only metric that really matters. So people say, better be lucky than good. This must be why. Well, this gets worse. Because even if a lucky break, Argentina found itself a way to concede again just a minute later. Let's look at what happened when a legend decides he's not done. Down 2-0 with 12 minutes left. The defending champion were dead in the water. Most people think talent wins games. But at this level, talent without bite is just a slow exit. The secret to the Lizan's truth: you do not wake up the beast. Messi switched the gear from a playmaker to a predator, engineering a Romero's header before clinically finishing the equalizer himself. At the 83rd minute, watch the eyes of a champion when they are down. The desperation usually turns into a masterclass. Let me show you something surprising. Argentina was not just playing against Egypt. Argentina were playing against the clock. And Argentina was playing against their own fear of failure. Fans were asking, can 10 minutes erase 80 minutes of failure? Argentina had 10 minutes to erase the failure. Can they do it? It was even 2-2. The game felt like it was heading to a coin toss. In extra time, this scenario would favor the inspired Egyptian defense. But instead of playing it safe, Scaloni threw everyone forward, leading to Enzo Fernandez's 90-second header that didn't just win the game, it restored a nation's soul. The lesson for every athlete: high-stakes execution requires ignoring the safe path and embracing total risk. What happened after the whistle shocked the stadium. Messi was in tears, not for the win, but for the struggle. Ask yourself, why does Argentina keep suffering to win? Most people think a win is a win, but Argentina pattern or near-death experiences suggest a deeper problem: the defensive structure. The real secret is this: Argentina thrives on chaos. They just don't play football. They survive it, using the emotional highs and lows to fuel their late game dominance. Stop looking for a perfect performance from Argentina and start looking for the resilient one. Now think of this and try to answer this question from me in the comment. What do you think hurt the team more? Missing a penalty like Messi, or having a goal taken away by VAR like Egypt? Let's discuss it in the comment. I'm quite sure that will be the topic of the day tomorrow. The final verdict was this a masterclass or just a slow escape by Argentina. We promise to show you if Argentina is still the favorite after today. The world is divided. What do you think? Are they still the favorite to win? Yes, the real secret is that YouTube and football reward attention and behavior. Argentina engineered attention by this near perfect, not so perfect victory, which kept the opponent on their heels. They kept scoring within 10 minutes of 3 goals within 3 minutes of the game. If you remember one thing, remember this. In a knockout tournament, the team that refuses to die is more dangerous than the team that plays perfectly. Now the legend continues. Today we saw a penalty miss, a VAR heartbreaker, and a 90-second miracle. Champions are not people who never fails. There are people who fail, there are people who cry, and there are people who then score a winning goal anyway. Now, if this presentation, discussion help you appreciate the madness of the World Cup, subscribe for more deep dive into football psychology. Now, YouTube loves engagement questions, so here's one for you. Who was your player of the match? Was it the hero Enzo or the wall Xavier? To close it out, don't forget to visit my 2026 setup, my Amazon store. Link in the description. Other than that, I will see you next time.